welcome, welcome, welcome to the new and improved Maze Bank Arena. I am your host and the owner and CEO of Blood Night Bouts, Meryl Poison Ford. And I want to go ahead and thank all of you for coming out here tonight as we're going to get ourselves started with the Blood Night Bouts Division Championships. Recorded and aided by Weasel News. We want to give a huge thank you to Weasel News for reporting several of our most high-profile events here to the city, which you can check out at weaselnews.com/sports to get the latest updates on all Blood Night Bout event and related events and material going on for the foreseeable future. We also want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Fantana family with their beautiful patronage and their contributions to the brand, allowing it to go further and reaching even greater heights than before. We've got a stacked card for you guys tonight, folks. We're going to be starting with the Blaine County Championship, Poison versus the Drifter, followed by the Tag Team Championships. It's going to be Violence Incarnate versus the incumbents, Death Wish. And finally, we will be ending it with a best-of-5 series for the Los Santos San Andreas Championship, featuring the opponents Ragnarok and the longest reigning champion, the Calamity, Maddie Belmont. Without further ado, however, someone like myself wouldn't be able to do this without someone extravagant, someone grand, someone who can go toe-to-toe on the mic, toe-to-toe, announcing everything that happens, really bringing to life all of the magic. Please welcome to the ring my dearest friend, my partner, my confidant, and you all know him as the legendary Dan the Man White. Give a huge hand for Dan the Man White, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what I'm talking about. Y'all ready for some blood knives? That's what I'm talking about. Wait.
Welcome up, Dan.
Y'all's ready for some blood knives over here?
I want blood and chaos.
That's what I'm talking about. Y'all's ready for some daggone blood knife bouts over there? Wait. Daggone, ladies and gentlemen. Daggone. Look at this arena. That's all I can say. I'm taking back Merle.
It's the new home of the Blood Night Bouts, as well as entertainment as a whole here in this great state of San Andreas, and I'm pretty sure your baby dolls, your darlings are watching from home right now up in Tullahoma.
So, everybody's watching at home. We's over here aired in partnership with Weasel News now. I mean, I'm telling you, this is big time here, Miss Merle. We got a Serena. We's live on the air. We's getting ready to bring the fights to everybody. So,
Absolutely, and it's going to be going pretty wild right now. But of course, as you already know, the very first match of the night is going to be between Poison and the Drifter. So at least for this opening bit, it's going to be you going solo for this, unless you have yourself a good old friend to join you at the commentary booth. You're going to have to ride this one. It's going to be a best of 5 in the opening championship bout of the Blaine County Championships. It'll then be a best of 3 for the Los Santos Tag Team Championships. And then finally, it will end the night once again with a best of 5 for the Los Santos San Andreas State Championship. So keep your eyes peeled. It's going to be a slobber knocker, and it's going to be action-packed. We're going to get things underway in just a second. Mr. White, I'll see you in the booth later.
So, we get ready to get started. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the main bank arena, and it is the prize. Championships are on the line here tonight. We are in the newly remodeled facilities here, and I can't be more happy. I'm actually blown away, sitting in our commentary booth here, stateside. We are getting ready to get the fight underway. Like the way to ring right now is for hungry to get the title back, and it's almost on the line. Here's the opportunity again coming towards the play, working for it by weekend, week down at this brand. It's hard to top, it's hard to get there. Here we go. Boys can get it done. Just make it happen here.
I really like the song. If you like
rich get richer while the poor pickpocket. Swipe smacks well till the cops come knocking. Have or have not, being broke is not an option. Time after time when you gotta think for watches. When you the plug in the socket, and the powers that be can't stop it. So obnoxious, borderline toxic. Both sides go to war like a mosh pit. Now let me switch up the optics. Our neighborhoods held us hostage. Some nights we slept in gunfights was outside the project.
Commentator, organizer, and all around legend of the Blood Night Bouts. He hails from Vice City, Florida, Merrill Poison.
Ninth history will be made and will become Grand Slam champion.
Don't play with the misfits. Don't play with the misfits. Come and play with the misfits.
I told you don't play with the misfits. Must be
Bring him out here.
Don't you make me.
Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement.
Alabama.
I wanna make
Boo, fuck the drifter. Boo, fuck the drifter.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you're seeing the gold hoisted by your Blaine County champion right now, making his way to the ring. That daggone drifter, Luke the Drifter McCoy. And so, let's see if he's going to be able to make it happen. Let's see if he's going to be able to be a nuisance, a thorn in the side of Poison here, and be able to hold on to this gold. Because you know she's lost it more than anything in the Blood Night Bouts brand. Going to take that Blaine County title back home. The Drifter looking in rare form. He is ready to go here. So, ladies and gentlemen, he's got the gold right in Poison's face. He's waiting on her to react. We might have the spot spilling out right now. They seem to wait for the bell. Ladies up, you're ready to go face to face right here, trash talking over the gold. So, no more words are stated. Both these fighters squared up, and we are getting ready to get the prize underway, ladies and gentlemen. So,
Oh god, that's scary.
oh, I can't handle it anymore. It's so thick in this arena right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to go down. Somebody ring the bell. They's ready to go. Poison's ready to go. Drifter's ready to go. And soon ladies and gentlemen, the prize is underway.
We can?
Oh, here we go.
Daggone, it's fight
Anyway,
night
we
here
gotta
in the
kick their
Maze
asses.
Bank Arena, and they're going
can
right at it.
very
It's
hear that.
Poison, it's Drifter, it's Blaine County Championship is on the line.
We haven't done that
The
in a while.
Drifter trying to close the gap here, but he's running right into some Poison fist. Oh, and she's wearing up. Nice dodge. coming
Beautiful
out from the
overhand.
Drifter As he lands that hard overhand right
Forever.
coming up out. And
They just
Meryl
started.
Poison forward, trying to back up, trying to
I
get some
know we're
distance
doing
there. Lands a hard right of her own.
know,
But the
it's
Drifter
hour and a half.
using some of them fast feet, some of them seasoned feet right now. He's been seasoning up out of bruisers, getting the training done, putting the work in, trying to hang on to this gold here. Nice dodge out's going to come from the Drifter. He's got Poison stumbling a little bit up against the back of the cage, which is not the third opponent in the ring anymore. Fighters need not worry about that cage. They got plenty of room for activities in that ring as well. They can be working around. So we're going to see a different sort of fighting here as the fighters kind of reevaluate their fighting styles and fast feet. Hard hits coming out from the Drifter here, landed in succession as Poison's on her back foot. Let's see if she's going to make up, close this gap a little bit. Drifter going to land another hard overhand, but he gets a little discombobulated as Poison is going to be able to follow up here in the clash of the Titans. They both just met there in the center of the ring. Hard hits. You felt them ringside here. You heard them echo throughout the arena as some hits are going to land. It's going to be an even fight so far, though, as the Drifter closes the gap. What a hard clothesline's going to land, as that stated. And Sui, Poison still getting the feel of the Drifter here. This newfound Drifter, this Tagum Drifter, I like to call him. Sui, he's over here in the ring. He's a nuisance to any opponent he gets on. And he just got her with the Drifter shuffle there in the corner. Landed a little 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming up out. Put her in the Drifter dust bowl. But let's see. Poison's over here, gathering up that poison, sucking it up on, taking up in her essence. And next thing you know, she's going to let the napalm rip in the center of the ring. You got that poison spilling up all over everything. Hard backhand elbow's going to land from Poison, trying to keep the Drifter up off. She's got him discombobulated a little bit on his back foot as he backs up the side of the cage here. Let's see if Poison's going to be able to shut this gap up and hop back into the driver's seat of this fight. But the Drifter stays in. This bruiser form as Meryl's going to go down to the mat.
Good shit, Lou.
Poison. So wait, and that's going to be it for round one. So the Drifter taking down round one, looking absolutely fantastic as you've seen him in the ring before. Poison's going to knock this ring rust
I don't
off
know
a
why
little
he
bit.
threw them
It's been a little
patents
while, but she's going to come in.
Metal
This
coach
thing
half
done. Up there coming from the back foot. If anybody's going to put this daggone Drifter in his place, it's going to be Meryl
They have
Poison
metal
Ford
coach
coming up
too.
into her ring, getting this thing done, and taking a goal back home. Poison got herself sorted back into the ring. Both fighters getting themselves patched up, getting their hands rewrapped, getting ready to go. Drifter's ready to go. Poison's ready to go. Fighters facing the center of the ring, and we're getting ready to get round two underway. Wood. The fight is back
You got
on
this, Luke.
here.
This is an easy
The fighters
3-0.
are patched up. Poison here, as I stated, knocking a ring rust off, getting right back in there, getting up in the face of the Drifter here, trying to bring it to him. Drifter trying to fight back, but Sui, those poisonous fists is going to get up anybody. It's going to slither up in your soul. It's going to start bringing you down from the inside out. To start slowing you down. Them poisonous fists, then get up in there, they slither up in. Then they get you questioning your decisions here in the center of that ring. Let's see if she's going to be able to overcome this Drifter. He's over there getting shaken up a little bit, getting that aggressiveness for the Poison back at it. And this is what Poison likes to do. Come out of the gate, get them aggressive shots, put you in your place a little bit, control that pace of the fight. And you're seeing Poison coming back to form right here in front of your eyes. Sweet Drifter trying to get a kickoff, trying to get that distance coming about, but Poison going to be able to maintain that ruthless aggression here that she's known for in the center of the ring. Hard elbows coming out, kicks coming out. Drifter's discombobulated here. He's getting put in a reverse dust bowl here by Poison, and a hard uppercut. It's going to land. Sweet Drifter tries to counter with a clothesline coming out, but Poison is just in the driver's seat right now. Cross up after cross up, and a quick jabs coming out. And Sui, as stated, Drifter's trying to dig deep, trying to dig it in, but gets discombobulated again. A hard elbow's going to land out from Poison right to the side of the head here. Drifter's got to be feeling it early in this fight. Let's see if he's going to be able to turn it around as a clothesline's going to land. You're seeing Poison on her side foot here, getting a little tripped up. And the Drifter trying to land a couple more of those.
You got
Gotta
this,
bring
Luke. You got
thing
this
back.
comeback.
Coming back from the back end here. Poison up against the side of the cage. Not a place you want to be. Let's see if she's going to be able to dig out here as she works her way back to the center of the ring. Drifter still backed up against the cage here, trying to get himself sorted. Sue Wee, it looks like he's back at it, trying to use them fast speed. He's been training. We've been talking about the cardio. He's been doing tires. He's been doing plea runs here. Let's see if that training's going to be able to pay off. Give him the endurance. He's going to need to get this thing done. And a hard right's going to land a Poison, but Drifter tries to go for another 2 here. Got himself a little mixed up there, but Poison did as well. And Sue Wee, we got an exchange of the mix-ups going on. Let's see who's going to be able to capitalize here. And another hard right comes out, and Drifter's going to go down to the mat. This might be it. This might be it. Ladies and gentlemen, round 2. Going to Merrill Poison forward. The ring rust is off. It's a big enough pass. We're moving forward into round 3, and we got a fight. Drifter's over there getting his hands re-wrapped up, getting himself good to go. Looks like the Drifter sorted. Good to go. Merrill Poison forward sorted. Round 3, getting ready to come up onto the championship series for the Blaine County Championship. Sue William, we're back underway. You see Merrill Poison forward, wanting to keep that aggression up, wanting to do to Luke the Drifter McCoy exactly what she did last round here, and that stay up in his face. Keep the pressure up on. You don't want to let him breathe. Like he wants to breathe this fight. He wants to control the pace in here. So Sue Wee will ask you to be the ringside and kind of take a step back. Give a little distance to the fighters in here. You don't want to get in their head or nothing like that. Sue Wee, he's over here tussling up on. Poison trying to come up out. Big boot going to land to the midsection of Drifter. Let's see what he's got to answer back from that. Hard overhand right is going to come out. Sue Wee, the elbow's going to land. But Poison trying to stay in the driver's seat here. Kicking in a ball. Hitting a ball. Hitting with some of the Poison fist. That's the Drifter trying to land a power hit. And a hard uppercut is going to land to Poison as you try to dig out here. Put the Drifter back on his pace and try to control the length of this fight here. It's going to be anybody's game. Both these fighters are going to have plenty left in the tank. They got to go. They want to go to distance here. And Drifter right in the center of the ring, pushing Poison off, trying to get those follows up. And he lands 2. But Poison comes back with 2 of her own. This here is a back and forth. The clash of the titans here of the Blood Night Bouts brand. As Poison mixes up a little cross up there to the Drifter. Lands another little 1-2 after that. Serving up the 3-piece here with a big boot to the midsection. And Drifter trying to dig back out, trying to come back, trying to serve up his own 4-piece in a bucket, maybe a side with a 2 fries here. Sue Wee will cross up to the midsection, and the uppercut gets dodged by Poison, and she answers back with a clothesline from hell. Let's go! Drifter with the side dodge, and a cross up to Poison. That's going to be it. That's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. This round's going to Drifter. Merrill Poison forward's ready to go against the side of the cage. Luke the Drifter McCoy standing there squared up. He's looking ready to go. And we are going to get round 4 right back underway here. Sue Wee, ladies and gentlemen, round 4 of the Blaine County Championship here in a best-of-5 series. Merrill Poison forward, the challenger for your Blaine County champion, Luke the Daggum Drifter McCoy. This Daggum Drifter here has been a nuisance to the entire Blood Night Bouts roster leading up to this. A hard overhand right is going to come out from the Drifter here. Sue Wee, you can't get a dodge up on that. Oh, he tries for another one. And Miss Merrill is able to narrowly get away. Poison trying not to take some of the big hits for the Drifter here. But he tries to pull that power out. Sue Wee, you can feel it over here. You feel the ripple ringside. Some bits going to register on a Richter scale when the power moves come out. Discombobulated a little bit. He went for that hard hit, and Poison used the fast feet. Try to skiddy around him a little bit. Get him with that little scudder butt from the back of the head. Sue Wee, and there you go. Got him discombobulated again. As Poison's going to land a couple shots here. Sue Wee, which goes airborne. That was going to be a kick. Did that kick hit? Did that kick hit you?
I felt myself get hit, but
I saw, so yeah, we's going to go free hit on that.
Yeah, this one.
Sure thing. You hate to see it here at a championship match. Free hit's going to land. I'm going to count them back down. We're going to get it back underway in 3, 2, 1. This fight's back underway. You saw an unfortunate free hit had to come out. Poison done left the mat, went a little airborne there, try to cross body dive or something like that. And Luke the Drifter sent down to the mat hard, but followed up with a kick right there. You don't want to see that. Can't hit your opponent while they're down here in the Blood Night Bouts brand. Just got to keep it honest. Got to keep it civil here as these 2 titans are going at it in the center of the ring. Poison.
You got
Let's
this, Luke.
see if she's going to be able to keep the aggression up, keeping the face of the Drifter here, and not let him pace this fight like he wants to. Got to back him up off here.
Yeah, I'm
with
not
the
sure
tag
this will
on the
go to the
Drifter,
fifth
like
round.
a dog on a bone, boy. Sue Wee trying for that big uppercut, trying for the power moves, and close eye from hell. It's going to land from Poison. Drifter made her pay for it last round, but this one's going to come out in stride as she hits again, trying to dodge
Not
him
my
out,
sister.
trying to get a little cross up here to the midsection, but Poison is able to shut it down. Anytime one of them offensive strides come out, Poison seems to be one step ahead of the curve. Right there.
There it is.
Let's go! Ahead. It's the Drifter. Poison's not on their feet. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
The Drifter gonna take it down here in round 4 in best of 5 series. Ladies and gentlemen, your Blaine County champion, Luke the daggone Drifter McCoy.
That was a thing.
They've been vibing closer.
Really?
They've been vibing. They go always.
Good fight.
They go back and
I'll be back for it. And even though I came up short, it seems, here at the Blood Night Bouts for the Blaine County Championship, I will become a Grand Slam champion one day, and it will happen here soon. Who's to say I won't simply come at it again, even better, stronger, and far more prepared even the next time.
I imagine that's what's going to happen, honestly. You know, come up in here. Somebody's going to have to put a whooping on this daggum Drifter. He's up here still running roughshod on this locker room. This boy's got to be stopped.
Absolutely. And he will be stopped. And we'll have to see if he can continue that momentum going into the next set of the championship rounds. As this time, I will have to make an unfortunate announcement due to an unforeseen
You're
injury
gonna the one to stop
happening
him
to
soon.
one of the competitors for the Los Santos Tag Team Championship title, that we are unfortunately going to have to postpone the championship match for the tag team titles for the next couple weeks when we have the prize. Blood Night Bout Surprise, which will be live here at the Maze Bank Arena, is where the titles will be held, where Death Wish, the current tag team champions, will take on Violence Incarnate, which is going to be consisting of Tommy Legend, the return of Tommy Legend, as well as Ragnarok, your contender right now for the San Andreas State Championship. However, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have been enjoying the show. One hell of an opening round match, followed by a beautiful and competitive tag team match. You gotta admit, when someone comes in last minute, you can never truly know what to expect, but you gotta have yourself the heart and pride to really put it all out on the line. So huge round of applause for all the fighters that we've had, as we're gonna be moving on into our final event of the night. But, as I mentioned, we're gonna be having, in a couple weeks from now, oh God, my throat. Sorry. In the next couple weeks from now, on the 26th of February at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be having Blood Night Bouts The Prize, where we will not only have an all-open, all-sign-up fighting tourney where the winner's going to win up to $5,000, but on top of that, we will also be having the Tag Team Championships of the Los Santos defended on that very night. But there will be more, ladies and gentlemen. We will be inviting some of the most renowned of the state's music and arts, collaborating with the Blood Night Bouts and putting on one hell of a show on its own. And I want to go ahead and introduce you to that individual who will be performing live on the 26th here at the Maze Bank Arena for Blood Night Bouts. Please welcome state-renowned artist and music maker, Loomis!
Hello everyone, congratulations to all the fighters. It's been crazy, electrifying as it were. I'm proud to say and truly honoured that I'll be dropping my second EP on the 26th of this beautiful event. It's going to be a bit heavier. The vibe's going to try and match the energy of this ring, and I hope you're all going to enjoy it just as much as I'm enjoying this at the moment. Lovely to meet you all if I haven't met you before.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, world-renowned and state-loved Loomis is going to be performing on the 26th. So if you didn't already like to come here for the fight and for the brawl and for the spectacle that is Blood Night Bouts, now we're going to be putting in the tandem power of music. So definitely come by to give this lovely state and all of their music-renowned artists their support. Please go out there, buy the EP, which will be on sale, which you can get also from here at the stands. Just get in contact with Loomis or some of the staff of Blood Night Bouts for more information. Again, it is going to be on the 26th of February for the prize here at the Maze Bank Arena. Same time, same place, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now then, without further ado, I'm gonna hand it back to our lovely producer, Angelica, who, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is the one who plays the music, who runs the sound effects, who keeps the atmosphere going. Give her some love, Angelica, DJ Beatdown Carlisle. We love you, Angelica. And also a huge shout out to the lovely mother of the brand, Bella Grande, head of staff and talent relations, who unfortunately could not be here tonight. But when has there ever been a night you have not seen her? So as far as I'm concerned, she damn well as hell deserves a lovely break, and we will be seeing her also on the 26th at the prize. Now, without further ado, let's get things back underway as we begin the entering of the San Andreas State Championship Best of 5.
Making his way to the ring, he hails from the Hollow, standing in at 6'4", weighing in at 264 pounds. He is
And I never get this old. It never gets old, Mr. White. Ragnarok, the Druids, Valhalla itself is wide open, and the end of days is upon us. This man has been coming back for redemption. He came by so close the first time, and now he is back again. He has fought his way back to this very moment where he will seek to take down, once and for all, the longest reigning San Andreas State Champion of this brand. The Calamity. And that chest.
You got this, Dom.
now making his way to the ring, standing at 5'9", weighing in at 205 pounds. Falling out of a box from behind hardcore comics. He is the San Andreas State Champion, and the Calamity Alma.
And there he is. This man has defended this title more than anyone else in the brand. This man has been the longest reigning San Andreas State Champion ever since he took it from Luke the Sister McCoy himself. Alrighty, both fighters seemingly ready. Both fighters, we will begin in 3, 2, 1, fight.
Sue-wee, and the San Andreas State Championship is on the line here. Gold is coming home with one of these fighters, and Matty the Calamity Belmont, your longest defending champion here of the San Andreas State Championship. Is he going to be able to dial it in, lock it in, and get it done, or will he meet the end of days here in the center of the ring?
We are going to have to find out, as we are know the Calamity is known for their devastating kicks to the midsection, which they have always performed. It's the calamitous kicks that will come through, which we've seen time and time again have put opponents low, and we're already starting to see a little bit more of that. Right now, Strong comes in with a whiffing uppercut, which would have done a lot of damage had it land, but the cart across is going to land, and that calamitous kick to the midsection once again is going to keep up right now. The Calamity definitely showing no signs of stoppage and no signs of ring rush as a toppling 1, 2, even a 3-piece is going to be waylaid, and he even avoids the counter cross. A very strong showing coming in right now from the champion. Ragnarok is seeming a bit rocked.
Absolutely great performance here from Maddie the Calamity Belmont, your San Andreas State champion, coming up in the ring. And I'm not getting a whiff of ring rust at all coming up in here off the back burner as Ragnarok tries to hop back into the driver's seat of the bus here. But Maddie the Calamity is up there already. He's already in the seat, steering the steering wheel. Thought about, nah, boy, back in the bus. Let's see if Ragnarok should be able to hop back up front and get this thing done.
And we're starting to see that ladder game playmanship coming in right now from Ragnarok as they're able to capitalize on the missing footwork right now from the Calamity. And we're seeing it right now. Both of these fighters putting in work as we're seeing that ladder half defense coming in from Ragnarok. But it's just going to be too late for this first round.
Daggone, and even the Calamity, you heard, was a little bit surprised there that he caught Ragnarok off with that.
Slow it down,
He hit the mat hard there. But Super, you got to be careful. Anytime your feet go hit the mat, as you saw from Ragnarok, he tried, kind of like I saw with you there earlier, boys, and try that crossbody dive there, leave the mat for a quick second, and was able to make pay for it.
Absolutely, but as we know, it is a best of 5. This is all a matter of putting forth that veteran in-ring IQ to the test. Beautiful, we will begin round 2 of this best of 5 in 3, 2, 1, fight!
And we're back underway here, round 2 of the best of 5 for the San Andreas State Championship. Seeing the first round go to Maddie the Calamity Belmont, your current reigning longest defending San Andreas State champion right now. And you're seeing the end of days, Ragnarok trying to get this thing done here, trying to keep the Calamity at bay. You're seeing first round go to the Calamity here. Now Ragnarok coming from the back seat, trying to get up front here, trying to get back to the driver, trying to make this fight go his way here. They'll cross up to the midsection here from Ragnarok to the Calamity, and now you're seeing both these fighters kind of slow down, take stock of their opponent here, and see who's going to make a move. Ragnarok's able to capitalize on the Calamity going for it there with a little cross up to the midsection, followed by a little jab, trying to keep that distance out. And let's see what the Calamity's going to do, try to answer back from this.
And you're starting to see it right now. There's a lot more back and forth right now. They're definitely being a lot more careful with their offense, trying to find that even spark. We saw a hyper-aggressive Calamity going in with that last round, and we saw him trying to really take advantage of where he can with a beautiful +2, and now the counter cross and the kick. That's definitely the kind of hyper offense that the Calamity is looking to take advantage of. The so predictable hits coming in, and the Calamity capitalizes again, extending the lead. Ragnarok, on the other hand, looking a little discombobulated, getting hit with a +3 with an elbow to the temple.
Daggone, getting a little mixed up there. Discombobulated is definitely right, but now you're seeing it slow down again, going back to that crawling pace. But it looks like any given Sunday here, the Calamity's going to be able to turn it up and go back into that aggressive goblin mode that you just seen coming up on right there. He turned it up to 11 there real quick and then slowed it right back down. You're wondering if this is going in his favor or against the favor, kind of slowing it down to Ragnarok's pace or picking it up to his own.
I think what the Calamity is feeling is that he is definitely in the lead. He feels confident that at that rate, at this point, what the champion's willing to do is he's willing to go at the slower pace that Ragnarok wants. He's willing to go trade for trade, blow for blow, because at the end of the day, the deficit is going to be against Ragnarok, and I think the champion can sense that. So now he's trying to force the envelope. He knows that Ragnarok has to go on the offense. He has to mitigate this damage to close the deficit somehow, but at that point it also brings open a much more eager opposition, and then it's gonna go down.
Good shit, champ.
And that's going to be it.
Daggone, round 2 here, going to your San Andreas State champion, Maddie the Calamity Belmont. You're going to see the end of days take another fall to the mat. Is he going to be able to shake it off? Is he going to be able to reverse sweep this and hit the next 3 in a row and take this gold home?
Absolutely, we have seen it done before.
One more left,
unlikely as it has ever been, Mr. White, we have seen a reverse sweep in a title defense match. However, it was the defender that did it,
Come on,
and it's
dog.
only ever been
First
done
sweep.
one time.
Keep
with
it focused
Miguel,
like that. Just
the
don't go for the hits right
Almighty,
after you get hit.
defending his title in a reverse sweep, best of 5 against his opponent. A legendary feat that has been done once
bit
and
more
has
reserved
never
on
been done
stretch.
again. But as we always say, you never say never here at Blood Night Bouts. And so long as there's a round, there's a way. And Ragnarok, looking more thrilled, eager, and focused than ever, looks to reclaim and adapt as always. Calamity,
tighten it up at the
on the
end.
other
You
hand,
got it, man.
looking to seal the deal once and
tight
for
end.
all. It's going to be round 3 of this best of 5 match point for the incumbent champion, the Calamity, as we begin in 3, 2, 1, fight.
So, well, in a clash of titans there in the center of the ring, you felt it ripple through here. What a register
go.
on a Richter scale as these
Careful
fighters
going for one too many
clash
there.
right there in the center of the ring. And you're seeing the Calamity coming right to the gate. But feet are going to lead
There
the
you go.
match.
Beautiful
And Ragnarok
uppercut.
is opening up.
Beautiful uppercut that came out right there from Ragnarok. It is a very powerful opening sequence that very rarely strikes the champion out, but he perhaps got a little bit too greedy when it came to that +4, allowing for the Calamity to take back momentum. But it looks like we're starting to see it right now. Ragnarok coming in with a nice +2, not getting too overly eager, not too greedy, relying on the pacing. And at this early point in the match, you can dictate that pacing. You can control that pacing. You can control what it is you want to happen in that ring so long as you can capitalize on the openings that are there, which we're seeing right now with a beautiful +2 after that counter cross, allowing for a 4-hit advantage right now. This right here is exactly the kind of game Ragnarok has been looking for. It's just a matter of seeing if he can keep it going.
So, in the Calamity here, starting to just hold pace of this fight here, kind of bringing Ragnarok right to the center there, squaring him up a little bit. But Ragnarok is able to take it in stride here. Another hard overhand's going to land. Start to see some of the power hits coming out for the end of the days here. He's trying to put the Calamity down.
Trying to put the Calamity down, and right now he's doing exactly that. An unfortunate shove off the opponent, being a bit too close, unable to get that +1, but he maintains composure, not getting too greedy, not wanting to force the issue, allowing that counter cross
Take your
momentum to
time.
come in, where the Calamity is able to
There you
really
go.
seize it. And now we're seeing
Get
it.
that lunge.
Ragnarok in his element, maintaining control, keeping things at the pace in which he wants to go. Now just needing to really maintain those counter crosses and those dodges, getting
Wait for it.
everything that he can get. Every bit of offense counts as we start to reach the second half of this fight. Once again, match point for the champion. Ragnarok clinging, fighting for his championship dreams right now in this third round of the best of 5. It's an uphill battle, but the end of days has crawled back from worse. And
He's
he
hurt.
is here
He's
to put
hurt.
everything that he can. The Calamity being a lot more shallow, a lot more shy with their offense, knowing that
Lead
they
a
are not as
charge.
healthy as they need to be. But he needs to keep composure if Ragnarok hopes to seal it away.
Calamitous kick to the midsection now.
And they crash!
in
They
the center of
crash
the
with
ring,
a double
and Ragnarok
clothesline!
hits the mat hard.
But it's gonna be enough! And the Calamity maintains his streak even longer.
Dang, y'all, and the title defense goes even longer here. The end of days wasn't able to get it done, and the Calamity maintains control of the
job, champ.
title, ladies and gentlemen. So, wait, what a reign going on here from this boy.
What a hell of a third round. That was the kind of power you want to see from both Ragnarok and the champion. As we saw, that was definitely not like the first 2 rounds. It was definitely not as decisive, and certainly the champion had to pull out all the stops just to maintain himself in that last bit of the fight.
And here is your
Ragnarok
winner, and
definitely putting in a fight.
still San Andreas champion,
So, this
Maddie,
Calamity is
the
absolutely on
Calamity
top of the game right now, holding on to this belt.
Belmont.
Maddie the Calamity Belmont once again holding strong, keeping forth the gold as he now extends his reign beyond 3 title defenses. And once again, this man is...
Great fight.
Who can stop this guy? Who can stop him, Mr. White? We have 2 champions of this brand that
The
seem
running
just
rough, y'all.
goddamn unstoppable.
We need a daggone hero to come in. I thought it was flying down from the heavens, straight from Valhalla, in a way, a Ragnarok, but just not today. He's got to channel some more of that energy. Come back next time. Maybe he's going to be able to get it done. But we need a daggone hero right now.
It will start off as 2 teams battle for the Los Santos tag titles. Each team will make their way to the ring. Each team will choose one person to start off in the ring. When the match begins, each fighter must stay in the ring for 30 seconds before they can call for a tag. Once a tag is called, both fighters have 5 seconds to determine whether or not they wish to step themselves out the ring and replace themselves with their partner. Last team standing at the end of it all wins. Hands on their way to the ring, accompanied by the Valkyries and Druids. The end of days and the legend himself. Welcome to the ring, Violence Incarnate, Tommy Legend, and Ragnarok.
Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna be spending some time in the forest.
Hands on their way to the ring,
I know him.
accompanied by the Blade.
I'm having a spasm, don't mind me.
You know,
Boo, fuck the drifters. Yeah, that's the champion's husband.
And the Drifter. Would it even be enough at the end of days to bring about a reckoning to this all-defining tag team host? A brilliant showing of in-ring IQ, determination, grit, and outright power. Tommy Legend, unable to have shown the championship last time due to injury. One has to worry, does he have enough of the ring rust off? Is he recuperated enough to be able to fight in this moment? But whether or not there are doubters, whether or not there are still questions, it remains yet to be seen because the moment is now. The legend, the end of days, goes up against the Drifter and the Cattle. It is a death wish for those who seek to take the gold from these two. But will the end of days be just enough to scathe clean gold? Give them the glory. We're about to find out. Both fighters, make sure to decide who's gonna start off in the ring and who's gonna win.
I want Ragnarok.
Let's do it.
Fuck the drifter.
And it looks like the teams have chosen who's gonna start off for the first 30 seconds. It's gonna be Luke the Drifter McCoy.
Oh, we can't set up
One
here.
half of the Los Santos Tag Team Champions, but also the current Blaine County Champion.
He's going
Going
to
up
hell.
against the former, and what one might not know, Luke the Drifter
I figured
McCoy's
he acted
former
so early so he
tag
could get married so he
team
wouldn't commit
champion
sin, but I guess he's just going to
partner
hell.
What a story we have right now in the center of this ring. Once
I mean,
former
turn the fucking
partners,
stock shit.
now bitter rivals, and they are fighting for the very goal that they once held together. And we are gonna see who's able to come out on top. Both fighters, champ pockets. Make sure you have
This'll be a good
nothing
fight.
that might disrupt the starting and flow of the match. Put away bandages. Put away items. Make
I
sure
should do that.
nothing might get in the way of this glorious bout.
Yeah, I might want to put that knife out
All
of
good.
my easy reach.
And when both
Yeah.
fighters
Twist
are ready,
his
please
dick
strike
off.
at the cage.
Oh, well.
Make sure that you are speaking
If
as
someone's
loud as you
playing
can so
bingo,
we
I
can
think
hear the
someone just got
banter,
it.
we can hear the trash talk, and
go,
we can hear
Ragnarok.
every blow that
You ready to
connects
go,
the
baby?
body.
After.
Kill the last two
And
brain
we
cells
will
he's
begin.
got.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for Best of 3. And it is for the Los Santos Tag Team Championships. And it begins in 3, 2, 1, fight!
You got this, Dom.
And we are starting off with a strong double clothesline that's going to come in from both fighters, equally connecting to match for a point of 1. The Drifter coming in with a strong right hand that's to connect, and it's going to leave a lot of great damage. But quickly, Ragnarok comes in with a beautiful cross counter and a +1.
Nice, good
A little
counter.
Too greedy with the 2, and then that dropping kick to the midsection is going to hit, and a beautiful clothesline going to catch Ragnarok.
Nice,
slipping
good
just
hit.
a little bit with that uneasy footwork. Now both fighters are keeping themselves focused. Ragnarok doing
Come on,
brilliant work
Ragnarok.
to keep himself going. And right now, this fight is looking dead even between the two. As Luke, the Drifter McCoy, finally getting himself a beautiful cross counter as well. to
Pretend
keep
it's
himself
me.
going. We're seeing a
Pretend
lot
it's
of
me.
even footing. Ragnarok keeping the center of the ring. The Drifter trying to get a little bit more movement, trying to play to his strengths and the advantages. Right now, both fighters are looking pretty good right now, both ready to fight. And some might say that the first bout is almost the most important as it really shifts the momentum as well as the confidence going
Good hits,
forward.
Luke.
Both fighters may call for a tag. And now it is there. Both fighters are able to call for a tag as the 30 seconds have lapsed. But both of these fighters much very early, looking not too winded at all. They want to continue going. Beautiful cross counter coming in by Luke the Drifter McCoy. He gets a little too greedy with the +2. Ragnarok making him pay. He goes in with the uppercut but misses. A strong overhand right gonna come in against
on me,
Ragnarok
Nadam.
as the greedy +2 comes in with a kick from the midsection again, but it's returned to sender.
they
Ragnarok
both missed.
showing himself a brand new face, a brand new attitude, ready to show the Drifter that he plans not to leave here without that glory around his waist. And a beautiful lunging clothesline maintains distance as he goes in for another counter cross, but it's just barely dodged out by the Drifter. Smart in-ring
That's
IQ
on me
and
in.
beautiful footwork, keeping themselves steady in the middle of this ring. As we're seeing, both of these fighters are looking pretty winded as they're starting to reach that latter half of this round. A beautiful, strong 1-2 and a relay hit coming in. But an unfortunate stop to the chest is going to allow the one-hit free penalty coming in, whereas Ragnarok gets a free hit. All right, both fighters
Tag.
have reached to the back of their forces. Once again, both fighters may call for a
Your
tag
hands
if
are
they
up.
wish.
Tag.
And a tag
Okay.
has been called.
All right, let's swap.
And it looks like Luke the Drifter McCoy is going to call for a tag as well. It's time for a fresh set of fists coming into the ring. And it's the recuperated Tommy Legend going up against Brandon, the Catalyst Seltzer.
Let's go, kid.
Come on, kid.
Both fighters, once again, check your pockets.
Fuck
Make
him
sure
up, Tommy.
nothing might disrupt this wondrous
the
bout
fucking dirt.
going on for the Los Santos Tag Team titles. And if you have nothing in your pockets that might disrupt this fight and you are ready to begin, please strike at the cage.
Let's go, kid.
Beautiful. Both fighters, we will begin in 3, 2, 1, fight. And off we go, starting off with a strong right coming in with a
Shake
beautiful
that dust
1-2
off,
that's
baby.
going to
Come on,
come
you
out
got
from
this.
Tommy Legend. But a nice cross counter is going to come out in defense
Good
as
counters.
the Catalyst looks
All day,
to
baby, all
finally
day.
and eagerly put his skills to the test for real in this final bout for the tag team gold. Legend lunges with a strong right hand, making it count.
There you go.
Use the cage to your advantage.
Yeah, fuck him up.
You got a lot of space in there.
Nice strong discombobulating blow coming in by Tommy Legend, showing that the ring rust is not necessarily there, that he is recuperated, he is ready, and he is eager with a strong 3.
There you go, Tommy. There you go, baby. Let's go.
But a bit too
Yeah,
greedy
just
with
get
the
those quick
fifth.
hits on him because
But
you're not gonna be able to dodge
my
them.
goodness, what a strong showing thus far by Tommy Legend. Another strong 1-2 and a 3, but too greedy once again.
One too
with
many.
4. Both fighters may call for a tag.
It's up to
Now
you.
that tags may be called once again, both fighters still feeling healthy, feeling eager. A whiffed uppercut coming in right now, but Tommy Legend looking pretty strong with a strong right fist. He comes in with another and he lands the two-piece. A very strong showing. Nice counter cross, but it looks like he only gets part of it. But a nice discombobulated kick is going to allow him to get some of that.
There you go. Get that
hard-hitting hits.
distance. Get those big hits.
Strong hit coming in right now by Tommy Legend. Catalyst looking just a little bit shaken in this fight round, going in for this championship, potentially nerves, but it does not look like it's going to be over just yet, as these singular hits
There you
are
go.
meaning
There you go.
everything.
Come on.
And now a beautiful cross counter into a hit. That makes it a 5-hit combo coming in right now,
Come
as
on, yeah.
Tommy Legend looks to try to continue these hits. Catalyst looking to bring himself a comeback, as it were, for this fight. Both of these fighters are looking pretty good and even.
There we
The
go.
Catalyst starting to catch up with these nice one-off hits. These hits are everything when it comes to the hit.
There you
Nice
go, there you
strong
go.
strike to the back, and
Take
it's
him
gonna
down.
definitely cause for a reset. Both fighters go to your cages. We continue in 3,
Come on, kid.
2,
You're doing it.
1, fight. Both fighters reaching the end
Yes.
of their tethers in this round, and what started off as a Tommy Legend lead is looking right now as a comeback for the kid himself, as
That's right,
he is
baby.
keeping himself patient. He's keeping himself with
Focus
those
on get those
movements.
rapids.
He's landing a lot of single hits that are making forth
Gotta
for
run in.
everything,
Get
and
him.
that beautiful
There he
cross
is.
counter is going to allow him to come in, but it looks like he shoves
Tag.
off Legend, and a tag has been called.
Oh.
Legend. Oh, but that's
Oh.
going to be one free hit, one before you set, one free
Yeah,
hit
go
for
ahead, man.
Legend, one free hit for Legend. All right, both
I didn't know
fighters
they were
gonna move
eligible.
back. It's going to be a tag. Once again,
I'll tag too.
a swap out for fists. It's going to be the Drifter. It's going to be
All right,
Ragnarok. We're going to see who's
You
going
can
to
choose your battles,
conclude
Tom.
the first
I can
start
choose,
of
Bubba.
this epic tag team
Yeah, I'm
bout.
having the same issue.
And 3, 2, 1, fight. Back underway with a trading clothesline
Nice.
lunge. The double cross counter is going to come out by Luke, but it's only going to brush just a little bit. Ragnarok busting off it, but coming in again with a strong clothesline. Both these fighters looking very confident. Strong one piece coming out by Ragnarok. He's being confident.
Oh.
He's careful, but is it going to be enough? He falls to the ground with a strong
There
right.
we go.
Let's
fist.
go. I'm staying in. I'm staying in.
Yeah.
I'm staying in.
It is now up to Tommy Legend.
Let's go,
Tommy Legend is looking to come into
Yeah,
the
wait
ring,
for this.
looking to try to make short work of the Drifter if he has to be able to make up the fight when it comes now to the Catalyst. Tommy Legend looking to take his time going into the back of the cage. If fighters are in need of bandages, feel free to let me know. We continue in 3, 2, 1, fight. Strong counter cross coming in from Luke the Drifter McCoy, but another gonna come in right now by Tommy Legend. Beautiful 3 undercut and a strong right. But it looks like he's being a little bit too greedy with the offense, but he knows he has to end it. He has to be careful.
Oh, that's right.
It's gonna knock
Fucking
down
Drifter.
Legend. It is a wipeout, which maintains the first round.
That's what I'm talking about.
More to go, baby. Knock me out.
This match is just within a hair's breadth away from being a different showing. Both fighters taking their time not to let the first loss become anything that's going to be too devastating, nothing that's going to affect their mental as they regroup to decide who's going to start off, what the game plan's going to be. We saw in the first that a lot of fighters, they really hung in for a long while in that first time. How do they intend to change it? Does their strategy go a different way? We're gonna have to see. But regardless, this is the best of the best. People
All right.
come to these points in times to show that they are ready. If both fighters are feeling healthy
wants
and
it?
they're ready to fight, go ahead, decide who's starting, and make your way to the ring. And it looks like we're going to have ourselves a mirror once again. It's going to be Luke the Drifter McCoy going one-on-one against Ragnarok. And we're going to start off round 2. Match point for the incumbents of the Los Santos Tag Team Championship bouts. It starts in 3, 2, 1, fight. And we're underway with the first strike. First blood being delivered by Luke the Drifter McCoy, but a strong return to sender coming in from Ragnarok. He comes in strong with a nice clothesline hit. Another
Let's
cross counter
go.
that's just slightly shrugged off, but another bellowing blow coming in from Ragnarok. He's showing he's not going to
Let's
stop.
go.
He's not going to find himself out of it, and he comes in
got this,
strong
Luke.
in this return. Another beautiful cross counter that part of it actually is
Good
able
shit.
to land.
There you
But
go.
Luke the Drifter McCoy returning to sender, but not the whole thing. Both of these fighters putting everything that they've got. And the Drifter looking strong with a nice return, but Ragnarok looking just as strong, almost entirely undeterred from the last fight. The momentum continues, the confidence unbroken. The end of days comes in with a strong, full collided cross counter with a strong kick to the midsection and a clothesline. Both fighters may call for a tag.
Tag.
A tag has been made.
Yep.
A
Let's
very
do it.
rare
Yeah, I'll
showing
tag.
as the Drifter respecting the strength of the contender Ragnarok as he calls for a tag. And now we are seeing once again the
You got
rematch
this.
Keep it
mirror
fresh. Spare
of
that weight.
Catalyst and Tommy Legend. An equal, very, very noticeable situation. In the beginning, Tommy Legend really took the lead, but we started seeing the catch-up come from Kid coming in later. We'll have to see if we're going to see the same or if this is going to change. Catalyst, Legend, in 3, 2, 1, fight! Both fighters coming in with strong clotheslines to start things off, but very quickly the momentum is changed right now as Tommy Legend
That's
is
what I'm talking
absolutely pummeled right now by the Catalyst. A very equal and opposite making of the initial start where Legend had definitely taken ground. We're starting to see some high octane aggression coming in from Catalyst. It looks like the champion is finally waking up to their senses, really showing
That's what I'm
forth that
talking about.
end of world power as the Catalyst is coming in with diabolical hits. Tommy Legend, however, finally coming in with a counter cross, but does not get the full third throttle. He comes in, but a whiff uppercut follows in by a
Let's
whiff
go.
overhand
Come on.
right. Tommy Legend, though, being focused, keeping himself calm, not letting himself get overwhelmed. He comes in with a beautiful and strong
Good
counter
trade.
cross hit. Both fighters coming in with a return to sender. Catalyst coming in with a strong overhand
Keep it
right.
coming.
Been very careful, though. Legend getting his feet
There we
lost
go.
in one room with those jumps, which could have been very devastating had he lost it. But right now, Legend looking to keep up his power, keeping himself away from the cage, but keeping himself in control of the center of the ring.
Good
Catalyst,
spacing,
though,
keep
looking
that.
a lot more intact right now, as was called out by the champion. Spacing is looking
Tag.
strong. A nice 1-2 tag has been called, and these champions are going to move out.
Yep. I was about to say.
A very strong
Tear 'em
showing
apart.
coming in from Catalyst right now
what we
as
do, baby.
Ragnarok is looking to try to make up some of the ground. However, this might give Legend just a little bit of a moment to breathe, maybe rethink his strategy, maybe get a better idea of what and how he wishes to approach in the ring. We're going to see what's going to happen next in 3, 2, 1, fight. Ragnarok, Catalyst. It's the end
There you
of
go.
days versus the end of
All
worlds.
day, all day.
Both of these fighters putting in everything they can, and the Catalyst is looking
Put in the work.
absolutely unstoppable. A destructive 4-piece is going to come in, making it 5. A 5-piece combo, but Ragnarok returning to sender a strong 2-piece of his own, but trying to be mindful not to get too greedy as the Catalyst just seems all too ready. And complete opposite to the last round. It is match point for Death Wish, match point for the incumbents, and Catalyst is putting on a clinic
my
of his
fucking ring.
own. He is bringing the end of
That's
worlds
right, baby.
to the end of days. But Ragnarok thrilling, always keeping up the fight, and once again showing that he has everything that it takes to continue on, and then more. A strong double cross counter come in, but not the whole thing's gonna keep on. Ragnarok keeping himself steady, keeping himself in check and in ready, but a strong kick's gonna happen. Both fighters may call for a tag. Tags may be called for those that wish it, but Catalyst is fighting with everything. He does not plan to lose until he goes down, but he isn't going to go down.
I know,
And
I know.
Catalyst finishes off
got this. I'm just
Ragnarok,
gonna take a
and
nap out
he
here.
is ready to use every bile and venom in his veins to finish off and to maintain
You need a
his
pillow?
first ever title defense, his first ever championship. He
You need a
wishes
pillow?
to put an end to the legend that is Ragnarok and Tommy Legend. But Tommy Legend, never a man of action to quit. This man ever determined. This man ever present, and the will never to quit. He
Come
came
on,
back
Tommy,
with
I
a
bet you want this.
career-threatening energy. He came back when everything seemed over, and he fought his demons and death
Better step
itself.
it up.
He will not go down without a fight, and it continues in 3, 2, 1, fight.
Show 'em why we're champs.
Get him.
Tommy Legend, keeping his footing and
Hey,
pacing,
take
being
your time
very
with it.
mindful,
Yeah, he's
not
scared.
too greedy, but trying to keep himself ready. He's going for a strong hit, and he goes, and he matches it. And here comes some catalyst,
Yes.
going with a
You're in his head,
strong
kid. Keep
clothesline to make the match. He whips a blow into the cage,
Oh,
and Legend
back.
capitalizes with a beautiful two-piece to keep himself steady. A strong clothesline comes in for the right, and a return to sender,
There it
but
is.
it's countered with a counter cross and
Yep.
a three-piece. Tommy Legend coming in with another strong hit, trying to take advantage of the
Oh,
cage
never,
position, but the
never.
counter cross
Okay.
from Catalyst comes in with a strong one. Another hit comes in. Is it the end? Is it the
Sorry, take your
precipice?
time.
Legend refuses to give it up.
Hey,
Legend
kid.
refuses
Come on.
to make
Come
it
on, you
stop.
got
And
this
he
shit.
comes in
Luke's
Keep your
strong
spacing.
with
He'll be
another
good.
strong right.
Don't let him get too
Clothesline
close.
There it
comes
is.
in to try to seal the deal. And with a strong
Yep.
hit.
There we
Yep.
go.
Counter cross coming in and it's dodged. Legend
Get it
putting on the
again,
fight
all
of his
day.
life, putting
Yep.
everything
Yep.
that he is.
Back.
He
There you go.
He goes down with a strong right to the chin and still the Los Santos Tag Team Champions. Deathwish.
Holy shit, kid.
And ladies and gentlemen,
All day long, dude.
ladies and gentlemen, your winners of this best of 3 bout, and still the Los Santos Tag Team Champions, the Catalyst, the Drifter, Deathwish.
That's right. Sue would. Daggone.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please travel safe outside. We want to thank again Dan the Man White, head commentary of the Blood Night Bouts brand. We want to give a huge shout out to Angelica Carlisle, aka DJ Beatdown, who manages all the sound, all of the atmosphere, and bringing to life the brand as you know it. And of course, though she is not here, we want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Bella Grande, the staff and head talent manager of the Blood Night Bouts. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of the ambassadors who help all behind the scenes and the ones that help at the door. I want to give a huge shout out to Morgan Ford, my lovely wife, who manages and does everything. And without her, I don't know where the hell I'd be. So thank you everyone for coming out here. We love you. We appreciate you.
I'm gonna give you a hug
and
real
we will
quick.
see you in a couple weeks. Drive home and stay
Pretty.
safe.
That's what I'm talking about. We love
Can you hang
y'all,
out
and we'll
again?
see you next time.
Love you.